What's up, Bremerton? Josh Farley from the Kitsap Sun here, out with Ivy, Iris, Iva, and Ina. And today, we are at Four Sisters off of Highway 303 with 5 stories that you just got to know about happening in Bremerton this week.
Hey, look at us, we're floating up above as the water runs under us.
Welcome back to this edition of the Bremerton Beat Blast, sponsored by the Admiral Theater. Story number 1 today is Four Sisters out here off of Highway 303. I'm joined by Ivy Fan. So tell me about how Four Sisters got started.
My sisters and I just wanted to make my mom's dream come true. She loves to cook. She loves making people happy with food. She's always cooked for all parties and events. We've never had to have caterers. And once this space opened up, when we were old enough to actually put in the work to help my mom, we had a small goal that we wanted to hit just to get by, but it exceeded that from the very first week. We had to take out the wall and take up the next space, and we had to expand our kitchen because our kitchen wasn't big enough. So my parents, Tao and Ya, they immigrated here from Vietnam when they were 18. They wanted us to have a better education and have better lives for ourselves. Our food is all cooked when you order. Nothing is cooked ahead of time and then heated up to serve you. Never like that at all. It's all Vietnamese food. We have the banh mi, which is super popular, the sandwiches. We have the pho, of course. And then we've got rice dishes with the nuoc mam, which is the fish sauce that's homemade as well. That's from Vietnam.
Story number 2, a crash tragically took the life of 18-year-old Jian King on the corner of National Avenue and Kitsap Way in 2015. But friends and family wanted to make sure that he's never forgotten. They're also hoping that his death can serve as a reminder to those in the community to drive safely. And their advocacy has resulted in a road sign that is the first in the city's history.
For us, it's the little bit of a voice to say, hey, this isn't okay. It's not okay that it keeps happening. It's not okay that other people's rights are trampled on for the sake of a privilege. Driving is a privilege. It's not a right. And if you can't do it well, you shouldn't be doing it.
You know, we just really felt that him and the family and even the community felt that he needed to be remembered, and that traffic safety is something that has to come to the forefront with, you know, distracted driving and things of that nature these days.
The things that we do, the big things and the small things, can literally end someone's life. If that had happened that night, chances are my son would still be here.
Story number 3, the devastating effects of Hurricane Harvey hit pretty close to home for Olympic College professor Marie Weichman. Weichman used to live in Houston as an artist. As part of the Downtown Art in Windows program, which beautifies local vacant buildings with local works of art, Weichman and others have just completed one window called, quote, Forced Out, Shipped Out, to pay homage to those who have been part of forced migration.
As one of those people who were evacuating Rita in 2005, where 100 people died, you know, since then, what is migration? I left Texas and came across the country to, you know, have a new life, and that's an exciting choice, but not everybody has that choice. So a forced migration is about people from Syria or Mexico or Houston, and they're forced without any notice to leave their homes. What would they take? What is important to them? And we get a little too disconnected from other people's plight. What art can do is really have a viewer stop and say, oh my gosh, what if that was me?
Oh, and by the way, if you are into the Art in Windows program and would like to participate, they are still seeking artists. I highly encourage you to log on to www.artwindowsbremerton.com for more information. Story number 4, Bremerton's got blackberries on the brain. You got it. It's time for the annual Blackberry Festival, held Saturday, Sunday, and on Labor Day of this holiday weekend.
Festival this year is going to be a wonderful time with music, lots of vendors here, lots of good food. We're going to have sunshine all weekend. Well, we start every day at 10 o'clock, and it goes till 7 o'clock on Saturday, 6 o'clock on Sunday, and 5 o'clock on Monday. Well, one of the things you can get here is a blackberry slug. Now that might seem a little interesting to you, but that's a donut like the shape of a maple bar without the maple on it, and they put blackberry jelly inside of it, and it's really quite good. They have blackberry pies available for people, and we have all sorts of blackberry items. We'll have blackberry beer, we'll have blackberry wine, we'll have all sorts of things blackberry here this year.
Story number 5 on the Beat Blast wanted to share with you some images and video from last weekend's 2nd annual Pacific Islander Festival. The boardwalk was absolutely packed. More than 2,200 people attended. It was a great day of music, of dancing, and of course, their famous food from all over the Pacific Rim. That's going to do it for this edition of the Bremerton Beat Blast. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Remember to wear that sunscreen. It is going to be hot the duration of the week, and we'll see you on the other side of Labor Day. Music for this week's Bremerton Beat Blast was performed by Kyle Johnson, whose album Gone Fishin' just came out in June and is available at Bandcamp. I got cold feet there on the names. It's like she sells seashells down by the seashore, right?
Ain't such a bad place to be. It could be worse, you see.